Hi, I'm Blaine Morris. We're going to talk about the Spring Fairfax 2010 market report today. I'm also going to discuss some conditions that affected the market in 2010, and also we're going to discuss how I see the market in the second half of the year and beyond in 2011. So the numbers we're going to discuss today relate to the 2010 Fairfax sales in the 94930 zip code, which includes the town of Fairfax, and it also includes some unincorporated areas outside of Fairfax that are typically included in the Fairfax numbers. So in the spring of 2010, we had 30 single-family homes sell in Fairfax, which is great news. It represents a 30% increase, the number of homes that sold versus 2009. We also had 5 townhomes sell, which is fantastic because we had 0 townhomes sell in the first half of the year. In 2009, we had 5 this year, so the condo market is heating up as well. In the spring of 2010, the average sale price of a single-family home in Fairfax was $696,000, almost $700K, and that is up 3% from $676,000 in 2009. However, this number is still down about 20% from the peak of the market in 2005. The median price is not quite as good of news, so pick your number that is most important to you. The median price of a home in Fairfax was $626,000. That represents a 6.6% decrease versus the numbers in 2009. But the numbers are flat. It's been kind of trudging along a base price that was established last spring in 2009. The $8,000 first-time homebuyer credit and the $6,000 move-up buyer credit did have an effect in Fairfax this year. 23 out of the 30 homes that sold fit that under $800K criteria that you needed to be to qualify for that credit. I don't know the breakdown of first-time homebuyers versus move-up buyers in that category, but I will tell you that first-time buyers were out in droves this spring, and they did take advantage of that credit, which expired on the 30th of April. You had to have your property in escrow by the 30th of April to take care of that, to take advantage of that, credit. The loan market has loosened up considerably. The banks are a little bit more willing to loan people money. The rates are phenomenal right now. They are, you can get conventional financing on conforming loans in the mid 4% range. I've heard of some 15-year loan programs down at 4.1%. And the jumbo loans have loosened up considerably as well. You couldn't even get jumbo loans last year for the most part. You had to have 25% down this time last year. The jumbo market has seen a tremendous increase, the number throughout Marin and also in Fairfax. We've doubled the number of homes in Fairfax. In the 900K and up category, we had 3 last year, and we had 6 this year, so that's great news. In my 2009 market report that I did at the first part of this year, I did discuss the difficulty in selling a hillside home in Fairfax in 2009, and unfortunately that trend has continued in 2010. Out of the 30 homes that sold this year, up till now, the first part of June, only 3 of them were what could be described as hillside homes, and that's 10% of the market. 33% of the homes that are on the market are hillside homes. So that's not great news. The price points have been difficult on hillside homes as well: $395,000, $475,000, and $595,000. So to sell a hillside home in Fairfax right now, you really do have to price it aggressively, and that's unfortunately difficult news for those of you that live on the hills and want to sell your homes. Distressed properties continue to play a role in Fairfax, although not to the extent elsewhere in California and across the country. First 6 months this year, first 5.5 months this year, we had 4 homes that could be categorized as distressed properties sell in Fairfax. 3 short sales, 1 foreclosure. There were 3 last year, so that number has been pretty flat. Only 1 foreclosure property in Fairfax sold this spring. So regardless of what you're seeing on TV, reading in the newspaper about foreclosure market, it hasn't played a big role in Fairfax, and I don't see it playing a larger role going forward. That market has somewhat stabilized. Going forward, I've been saying for a while now that I think history will show that the March-April timeframe of 2009 represented the bottom of the market. We have been trudging along the bottom since then. This chart shows the cost per square foot of homes that have sold in Fairfax over the last year, and as you can see, those numbers have largely been flat. So I also said at the beginning of the year that I did see the home market above $850,000 to $900,000 improving in Fairfax, and that did bear out. We doubled the numbers of homes that sold in that category from 3 to 6. So that's great news if you have a home that fits in that category. They really weren't selling last year, and they really have picked up this year. I think the market will continue to inch up in the remainder of 2010, and I do, and a lot of my colleagues do, expect to start seeing some modest appreciation in Fairfax in 2011. If you're a first-time home buyer, or if you're looking to buy, I think the good news is that the prices have stabilized, and you can buy into a relatively flat, or hopefully in the future increasing market. The screaming, smoking deals that were going on in the latter part of 2008 and 2009 have mostly ended, and if you price your home appropriately on the market right now, it is going to sell. So good news for you sellers out there. The homes, if they are priced right, they are selling. If you want to learn more about the Fairfax market in 2010 and in years past, you can visit my website at yourmarinhome.com/Fairfax. Lots of data there, lots of data on our town, and I wish you all a very prosperous and safe summer of 2010. Thanks for stopping by, and come back and visit again.